I have no idea how this series stayed under the radar for me as long as it did. Apparently it was really popular when it released in 2022, and it even won an award for Best Original Anime, but I never saw it getting promoted at all, and I was watching anime pretty adamantly since around that time too. This anime has everything you want, whether it's good character writing, action, comedy, you name it. The anime has it all. The opening song, the ending song, the OST are all really, really good. And lastly, the voice acting, 5 stars, bro. They deserve to be paid in full, the entire cast. But the series begins with how quote unquote peaceful life is in Japan. Why, you ask? It's because there is a secret group called the DA. DA standing for Direct Attack. It's a secret organization that stops crimes essentially before they happen or as soon as they happen. Not petty things though, typically like purse snatchers or like convenience store robbers, little things like that, but big scale operations typically. Like they try to stay in the shadows so the public doesn't really know who they are. The story focuses on our 2 main characters, Takina and Chisato. They are simply phenomenally written to me. But let's start with the first character, which is Chisato. I say she is the main character. They're both main characters, but I say the story follows around her more. Chisato to me is probably the most likable character of all time to me. She is just super bubbly, funny, and everything she does is just really, really adorable. Since this is going to be a spoiler-free review, I will avoid going too deep into details, but Chisato was basically raised to be a hitman and spy. You know, that's basically the entire group that she was in. They were all really bred to do this. And she still technically does some of the spy stuff. She's never really wanted to be a hitman, but she has always rocked with being a spy, an agent. So now she still does spy stuff, like I said, but she also does certain jobs like working as a bodyguard and deploying on dangerous missions. She does other things as long as it helps people, because that's what she likes to do. She helps run a cafe called Lycoris Recoil. I will say, every moment that they show this cafe, it just warms you up inside. It's really heartwarming and wholesome. The slice of life aspects in this show may be my favorite, even though I like everything else in it, like the action, the comedy, the story. Everything is good, but in this in particular, the slice of life aspects are just really, really good to watch. If they had a spin-off of just them running this little cafe, I'd be there for it. But she even helps the community with things such as teaching classes or watching over children. She's just a nice bundle of energy. She does not have a single ounce of hate in her heart for a single person. And this is a huge part of her character, and it drives a lot of the story forward. She doesn't kill and refuses to at any point in her life. She is literally the strongest recoil agent in the world, and she doesn't kill people at all. Alright, next we have Takina. I'll probably say this about 50 times, but bro, I absolutely love these characters. Takina starts the show as a loose cannon who gets kicked out of the DA for putting her partner in danger. So she was ordered to go work and study under Chisato. In the beginning, she was just really eager to go back to the DA and was cold and distant to everybody at Lycoris Recoil. But over time, she learned that there was way more to life than the DA, which was her main goal at the time. She was super serious and never showed any lightheartedness at all, but meeting Chisato and the rest of the gang really changed her for the better. The relationship that her and Chisato have is probably one of the best friendships I've seen in anime in a long time. They are perfect for each other. Their friendship has a perfect balance. Even though Chisato is probably the best agent in the world, there's no probably to it. She is the best agent in the world. Takina can still make up for her weaknesses, which are very few, but she does help her out in the certain ways where she just isn't the best things at, where the things she are lacking in. While Takina is basically in top form as a Lycoris, Chisato overall just makes her a better person every time she's on the screen. And this is something I love about their relationship. Okay, the villains in this show, the main ones, I won't say too much about it, but the main villain in this show is introduced pretty early. His name is Majima. His relationship and parallels with Chisato was a sight to behold. Even though they had different beliefs, they both definitely respected each other in this story. If I were to rank this show like on a grand scale, I'd say the story is probably about a 9, because it was fun and it was, it was simple, but it got the job done. The characters are about a 10. They are the characters in this show makes you fall in love like pretty easily. Action, that's a damn 10. Easily a damn 10. The only thing I didn't like about this show is how it left me wanting more. I went to read it as soon as I got done with the anime. I was like, I have to see what happens next because I just loved everything about this. But this is when I figured out it was an anime original, so it didn't have any like material going on, so we'd have to wait till the second season. Bro, when I figured out it was an anime original, I almost threw something at my monitor, bro. But that is pretty much the end of my review for Lycoris Recoil. If you want a more in-depth video, make sure to let me know in the comments. And also, if you enjoyed, I would really appreciate a like and a sub to help my channel grow. I upload weekly, and I guess I'll see you next time.